Okay, so here we are. Hello, everyone. I am Sarah Fancy. This is going to be a tabletop constellation focusing on money and abundance. And today we have Natalie, and we've never met before, right?
No, I found you on Facebook.
Oh, right. How did you find me on Facebook?
I
Curious.
was looking to do a family constellation in the Santa Monica area, and then I don't know, I just typed it in, and then I saw you have an upcoming class, and then I saw your tabletop things and
Oh,
reached.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah. So these are free and they're live, obviously, so it's not private. And it's to promote my tabletop classes and also my 8-month Learn the Foundation of Family Constellation. Um, Both of those are online. But yeah, what I've well, what you'll experience is hopefully, clarity or insight. We're really just looking at the objects that you place and where you place them and how they relate. And I'm doing is reflecting, and you're doing all the work basically. So is that clear?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And do you have a surface to work off of?
I do. I would have to. You wouldn't be able to see me, but yeah,
Okay, I trust that you have one that's not got any clutter on it. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, we can work with that. Yeah, well, so when the time comes, we're gonna look at the table, and then I'm gonna ask you to pick objects from your environment. Like the less you think about it, the better. More spontaneous.
hmm.
And is there any questions before we start?
No, I actually gathered a bunch of. I watched some of your videos, and
Oh,
so
great.
I walked around the house and just sort of grabbed some things for.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay, so you're kind of familiar.
Mhm.
Okay, great. Did you watch the one from yesterday?
Which one was that?
It was to do with manifesting $40,000.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I thought that went really well. Um, yeah, so that's simple. Like that was a very simple illustration, but Shannon did do my class. She's a student, so she's familiar with it, and she's been in the healing arts for a long time, so kind of knows how to process and everything. But anyway, let's get started. Tell me your intention, Natalie.
Um, to move beyond this place I've been in for like 5 years where I haven't really re I want to receive money again. Like um have money coming in each month to pay for what's going out each month. And then some.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so you want to be able to receive money to pay for what's going out and then some.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned monthly, like you'd like to get a monthly income.
Well, like right now I'm living off of savings and I just I don't want to be living off of savings anymore. I want to just switch it. So yeah, I feel better when there's something coming in regularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have an idea of how that might be, like money coming in or?
Um, there's multiple. Well, I have an idea for an app, but I don't know if I'm going to yeah, I may or may not pursue that, but also just like I've been in a business constellations course and a karmic constellations course. So I'm familiar with the constellations.
Oh, great.
Um, so I don't know something in this realm, but I keep on taking. It's like it's never enough. Like I keep taking something, and then I just keep learning and learning and learning and learning, and not jumping in. And whether it's the app or whether it's this, so
So do you want to be a constellation facilitator?
possibly I'm new, but so far it seems pretty magic.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to it.
Okay.
So, do you feel like there's anything preventing you from bringing in money on a monthly basis?
Yeah. Um, yeah, um I had a traumatic experience about 5 years ago, and that's what I've just been like healing through, I guess, since then. So there's that experience, like I don't know exactly what it is. There's just a lot that happened in 5 years ago. So it feels like that something in that realm is impacting it. But I don't know, maybe we'll discover something else.
Okay. Okay. So what we'll do, I'll just have you pick something for you, something for an income, right? That's going to pay your overheads and then some. And then let's pick something that's preventing you from being able to do that right now.
Okay.
And then you're gonna, bring the things out. That's great. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. So this is a jade plant.
Hmm.
That's pardon the noise if you can hear that. Uh this is a um this is money.
Okay, like income, yeah.
This is actually I'm the candle. This is like my protection, I guess, if you will. And then this is the I don't know if you use the word block, but
Yeah, whatever word you feel comfortable
yeah,
using.
yeah,
What would you
yeah,
say?
yeah, the block.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you have money is like a jade leaf and it's a living object on the table. I mean, I know it's been cut, but it's
Yeah,
close.
it could regrow.
Right. It's an organic matter.
Yeah.
Right? Then you have a dish, um, which is sort of from here looks about the same size as the candle, maybe a little bit bigger. It's almost like the dish would hold the candle, would it? Just curious.
Um it here kind of not all the way, but yeah, kind of.
Right. Right. And then you have you as the candle, and then you also pick this wicker kind of structure to place around you, the candle. Is that a candle holder or something, or is it
Yes, yeah, it's a candle holder. And
okay?
it's also been burned a little bit.
Okay, and
Not a fresh candle.
okay, it's not a fresh candle. It's been burned a little bit, and you relate to the actual candle more than the outside of it.
Well, both.
Both.
This feels like a something protecting me.
Right. Okay. Okay. Got it. Now, where are you looking? If the candle or that object was looking in a specific direction, where would it be?
I'm gonna go, it looks like it's looking this way.
Okay. Okay. So it's looking to the right of the block and to the
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And where is the income looking, the money? Yeah, sorry.
That,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
that way.
Which way?
Um, towards the
Oh, towards this me. Got it.
yeah,
Okay. And then what about the block?
towards me.
Okay. Okay. All right. So just going to go over that. So the block is looking at you, you're looking away, sort of to the right of everything. And then the money is looking to the left, well, to the opposite direction, right?
Yeah, everything's this is this way, this is this way, and this is this way.
Right. Right. So it's almost like you and the income have no awareness of each other, like you're looking in opposite directions.
Correct.
Yet the block is really looking at you.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you feel right now? Just tell me how you feel in your body and
Um, I mean, besides just like a little, like there's some anxiety.
in your heart space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how is that for you?
Mm, I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it's very interesting that that you said that you're in this protection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like created this kind of protective field around you, right? And then
Yeah.
the candle is a little burned, it's a little used, but there's still a lot left,
Yeah.
right? So there's potential there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the money that is still alive and can regrow itself,
Yeah.
right? Potential for growth there, yeah. And then the block is just like this pretty vessel, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's really looking at you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's pretty clear kind of what's going on, yeah. Does that resonate with what's going on for you?
Well, I don't quite know what the pretty vessel represents, but yeah.
So put your finger on that and just take a breath, take a couple of breaths, and just drop in and tell me how you feel. If you notice anything in your body.
Mm, hmm. Uh, the first, like I felt a pressure over my eyes, and then I felt like love. There's
Like,
like a like sadness and there's love here. Like my heart's like it's not, I feel a different kind of energy in my heart. It's like love.
mm, not kind of what you expected, right?
No, but and there is sadness too.
Right. And where do you feel the sadness in your body?
Like in my eyes, I want to cry.
Mm. So just allow the feeling to come through you. Just take a few breaths. And you're in the field of this energy of what this is, and it is pointing at Natalie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like a person or people or a concept, like an idea?
Hmm.
Like as you're looking at Natalie?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Not quite sure, right? But
Mm-mm.
there's strong feelings there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Okay, let's go to the object that's you. So yeah, there you go. And just filling into there. And what's happening for you there, Natalie?
Um, it's it's more of the anxious, the the heart feeling is different. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's more anxiety, I think.
Okay. So what I want you to do is to turn it so it's facing the block And now check in there again. There you go. Yeah, check in there. And even with your imagination, like if you wanted to close your eyes and imagine looking at the block and whatever this is, and it's looking at you. And how do you feel? Is it hard for you?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it
So,
just feels like it might just be heartbreak.
mm,
Uh, and there's just grieving that to happen.
yeah. Yeah. So just allow that feeling to come through you. Yeah. And and if it feels appropriate, can you just say to that, I see you?
I see you.
Yeah. And do you have a sense of a response or any kind of response back or?
Um, I think it's just a part of myself.
Yeah. Yeah. The part of the the broken heart
Yeah, yeah,
that's really wants your attention. Yeah. Really wants your attention.
yeah.
So can you imagine that part of you saying back to the protected part of you, I see you. Can you imagine that part saying that to
This
you?
part saying it. This part saying,
Yeah, back.
yeah, I see you.
Yeah. How does it feel now?
It feels well, there's still like the sadness there, but
Yeah.
it's good to it's good to see. It's like so simple but powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're facing what's in the way, which really wants your attention.
Yeah,
And it's part of you that is probably not being honored, right? Like when I say honored, meaning not acknowledged or,
yeah.
you know, and so coming into alignment with that so that you can be integrated,
Yeah,
because you've kind of protected yourself from it, right?
yeah.
Like it's almost like your the intellectual Natalie has found a way to exist
Yeah, yeah.
by separating herself from this very tender part of you, which needs healing. That's the part that needs healing. And in the constellation, it's obvious that like you need to look at me first before anything else, right?
Yeah.
So is there a way that you would like to rearrange this? Rearrange the object,
Well, I don't know if it will.
if that will come out.
I don't know. It's really. There we go.
There you go. Oh wow. Okay. I love that. And then do you want to keep that part in or do you want to take that out?
Oh, this?
Yeah. Feels like that could go, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because that felt like just a, like you said, protection. So just being with this now and sitting with this and being held. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask you to do something. Do you have a
Okay.
lighter? Do you have a lighter
Oh,
or a match?
oh, I don't know if I do. Um,
You, or if you want to go to the kitchen and light, I want you to light the candle.
okay. All right. I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Great. There you go. Okay. And just being with that. How are you doing?
It's really moving.
Yeah. Yeah. This is beautiful because so this is sort of like almost like a ceremony or something where you're actually doing something, an action, like you moved the pieces, you got rid of the big cage. No, and now there's a balance to this. Like it feels like the money too is in balance, and it doesn't feel like just money. It just feels like abundance, like what what you deserve. Like what you're worthy of. I mean,
Yeah,
do you agree, or do you?
I do agree. Yeah.
Because you're both kind of like the same size,
Mm.
right?
And the this color, I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. There's a resonance, yeah, with the colors. And now you've brought in like an element, right, which has consciousness,
Mm.
which is very different than the candle before inside the cage.
Yeah.
And so just sitting with this and just allowing it to infuse, permeate, whatever it needs to do for you to release what really wasn't working for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is very tender. It's very tender.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. So I sort of feel that we've probably gone as far as we want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want
That
to?
was that was fast and
Yeah. I don't
unexpected.
really pay attention much to the time. It's more about like what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I mean, these are simple, but they are powerful. It's powerful. And rearranging it and aligning it, and in this case igniting it, the candle, like you want this, like you want to be able to you know be functional, independent, create, you know be part of the community that you know has what they need, and more than that, like to be
Mhm.
comfortable and what you deserve,
Yeah.
and to share your gifts with the world. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it has a lot to do with your heart, I feel.
It does. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to contact you in about 4 or 5 days just to check in, see how you're doing. That's going to be private. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Okay.
Um, but I want to honor you and your constellation. We're going to leave it here.
Okay.
And yeah, so I just wanted to say a word to people who are watching. What's today? 30th. Okay, today's the last day to get a free constellation. But I do, yeah, the class is The tabletop class, similar to what we did here, starts on the 22nd of July, and it's every Sunday. Is it Saturday? Sorry, I think it's on Saturdays, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. And then the 8-month class starts on August the 27th, and that's 90-minute class twice a week with assignments in between. And if someone wants to learn horse constellations, I always recommend taking that class, because to know the foundations of this work is going to help you tremendously when you're doing constellations. Because if you just sort of know the superficial ways of doing constellation, like setting it up and stuff, you can't really go very deep when we do the family, the family stuff, because it involves the ancestors and our culture and a lot more, and principles. So that's all covered in that 8-month class. It's not something that you can learn in a weekend, basically. Anyway, and I think that's it. I'm going to leave those links in the description. Thank you, Natalie, so much for volunteering. I hope it helps.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. It felt powerful.
And I'll look forward to hearing back from you. I'll reach out in 4 or 5 days.
Okay, thank you.